What's up, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. I'm your host, Allan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. I'll tell you what, we won't waste any time. Let's bring in the stars of the show. And first off, hey, gentlemen, good to see you, as always. Second, I have one request, and that request is this. Buddy, I need the bullpen report, and I need it now.
Loving these graphics. Jacob deGrom will go one more rehab start, most likely one more before returning to the majors. He made that earlier today. Lance McCullers Jr. will make a AAA rehab start on Thursday, so he's getting closer. And then Giancarlo Stanton was just out of the IL. The Blue Jays are currently 11.5 games back in the AL East. Can they make it a race?
You know what? I'll tell you what, I hope that they can, right? Like, I mean, Blue Jays bats, dude, are on fire. I hope definitely they can. What I also hope is I can take a little trip down to the prop shop.
AB, the prop shop, it's officially open for business. Third day in a row. First up, we've got Julio Jones agreeing to a one-year contract to join Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the future Hall of Famer. He's been plagued by injuries over the last few seasons. But here is an AB nugget for you, AB. Julio averages more receiving yards per game than any player in NFL history. When he's on the field, this guy is still an absolute force. I'm rooting for Julio to do well. However, I am disappointed because this likely takes some targets away from another first-year Buccaneer signee and Julio's former teammate in Atlanta, Russell Gage. Gage signed with the Bucs on a 3-year, $30 million contract at the start of free agency. I loved this pairing on paper because Gage operates over the middle of the field, which is Tom Brady's bread and butter, as we know. And we also know that Chris Godwin coming off a major injury and Gronk also retiring. I thought there'd be a ton of targets for Gage. I still think there will be some, but this certainly kind of takes away a little bit of that shine from Gage. Interesting to see Gage's season-long props. I'm going to be taking a really close look at those when those finally get released, AB.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'll tell you what, it is wild to look at Julio Jones, like stats, like career-wise, right? Like he's never been a big touchdowns, per season guy, but his yardage is pure insane. Like, I mean,
over
it's just
100 a game in his career.
It's banana land, man. Like, it's crazy. He's had a wild career, man. He really has. That's a good. I like that nugget, man. Well done on that. All right, let's get into our picks here. Bollman, coming to you first. Major League Baseball. What do you got, bud?
Let's do it. We're going to go with the Reds money line minus 145 today. So Luis Castillo has been really good lately. He's been dominant in his last 4 starts. He hasn't allowed more than 1 earned run in any of those 4 starts. This will also most likely be his last start before he's on the trade block, so he could have a little bit of emotions in this game as well. Braxton Garrett has been really good. I actually like him, but the Reds hit lefties a lot better, and the Marlins are still without many key players. So I'm going to go with the Reds here.
The Reds that it is now. PropStarz, coming over to you. You got to play one
say
prop. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Bollman's pick there, AB, because I may or may not have just released the K-Prop article, and Castillo may or may not be included in that as well. So I love that. I also like Braxton Garrett over 4.5 Ks. That's my official pick for this show. Garrett has eclipsed this line at 6 of 9 starts. JB mentioned how well he's been playing recently. He's racked up 37 strikeouts over his last 7 starts. Nice matchup on paper versus the Reds. They average the 5th most strikeouts in baseball. They have the 9th highest K rate versus opposing left-handed pitchers. I think this line should have opened at 5.5. I take it over 4.5. You can find the best odds minus 130 on MGM right now.
There you go. And guess what? I've got one more surprise. Although it's nothing like the graphics we put together, but Coach did a heck of a job on it. He's got a little play for today too. Coach, what do you got?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the Coach. No time to waste. This is Early Edge in 5. This morning, I played the Rays-Orioles over 8.5. Now, after looking at it more closely throughout the day, I'm going to add to that game. I want the Orioles team total over 3.5, minus 130. I know it's a little extra juice, but I think the Orioles easily score at least 4 tonight. I think it's going to be 5-4, 6-5, something like that. So let's take the team total over 3.5 for the Orioles, minus 130. AB, bring us home.
Coach, well done on that. Well done. All right, let's take a look at a recap here real quick. PropStarz is on Braxton Garrett over 4.5 strikeouts, minus 130. Bollman is on the Reds money line, minus 145. And the Coach, as you just heard, the Orioles team total over 3.5, priced at minus 130. So, Gentlemen, that's all the damage we could do for today. Everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll be live again, normal time on Thursday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. But until then, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.